FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Newspapers' share of all U.S. advertising, it's getting a little complex, but follow it. Newspapers' share of total advertising spent is 15%, down from 25% a decade ago. All advertising revenue spent in America, newspapers get 15%. But the problem is they're only receiving 5% of the time we spend with media. So 5% of our time is spent reading newspapers. Newspapers are getting 15% of ad revenue, and that can't continue. The dynamics of the business just will not permit that to continue. That's because, I should say, the gap between a media company, and this is from lots of experience, I think, the gap between a media company's share of ad dollars and its share of time spent, what we spent with it over time, is the reality that I believe, the factor that newspaper ad revenues, regardless of an economic recovery, will continue to decline, because that gap finally, at some point in time, is narrowed. And importantly, I think that if the 15% of ad revenue, remember, I may not have mentioned, $37 billion was spent in advertising in newspapers in the United States. If that 15% declines to 10, which I think it will over the next 5 years, there'll be no daily newspapers printed in the United States, in my view.